frame up the shot really nice. There we go. What's going on, replay viewers? Let's see who tunes on in. We got Din Din down there in Trinidad, first one in the room, and CB Earthay over there in the Netherlands, welcome. Good to see you, Alistair Bruce in Strawberry Fields, welcome. Good to see you, Oleg, out there in Dnipro, Slava Ukraini. Quacky Snacks over there in the Netherlands as well, welcome. Good to see you, Dave, out there in Bangor, Maine, and Mr. Metalhead Warrior up there in Westchester County, welcome. Good to see you, Robert T. and Deborah over there in Brooklyn, welcome. RoboJax is checking on in out there in London, good to see you. And Dave is down there in the great state of Georgia, welcome on in. Good to see you, Figments, welcome. And Stephanie Gray, good to see you. Neil's out there in Flatbush, welcome. And MS, welcome. Good to see you, Neboul. Bonsoir, bienvenue from the south of France. Everyone follow Neboul, fantastic live streamer, content creator from the south of France. See what it's like in the Bay of Saint-Tropez with Neboul. Good to see you, Deb, out there in London, welcome. And Carter J, you're watching me from your hospital bed. Speedy recovery, watching me from your hospital bed. Good to see you, Carter. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Hope you made it through the storm. I'm going to bring some sunshine and some music to you, all right? Let me entertain you for the next couple of hours. Good to see you, William, out there in Los Angeles. Good day from LA, the city of angels. Good to see you, James Singby, out there in the United Kingdom. Welcome. And good to see you, Deborah. Welcome. Yes, I took the path out here, not New Jersey Transit. I took path out here. Path was having issues too. I rode a very crowded path train for one stop. I made it though. Hopefully everything clears out by the time I'm done and go home. Jeanette Trainer out there in Glasgow. Welcome. And I can't read your name, but privyet. Welcome on into the show. Good to see you, Jennifer Hayat, welcome. And awesome, minimal pain, that's what I like to hear, Carter. That's what I like to hear. Good to see you, Daniel, welcome. And oh my goodness. And Rush Fan with a $5 super chat. Rush Fan, thank you so much for the very generous $5 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. Don't you like the opening shot? Me too. Beautiful shot. Good to see you, Rush Fan. Thank you so much for your support, and thank you so much for sponsoring today's live stream. Jay San, good to see you. From Maddie, too. Good to see you, Jay San and Maddie. Welcome on in. Steve Cruz, checking on in from the Big Easy. New Orleans, Louisiana. Good to see you, Steve Cruz. And Jim up there in Denver, Colorado. Welcome. Good to see you, Jim. Good to see everybody, people. I am still dizzy from the Six Flags rides, yes. Quacky Sex, I've been trying to recover from Six Flags all night. I had to really try to calm myself down from all the adrenaline I had yesterday. And I tell you one thing, Quacky Snacks, I flew over the Manhattan Bridge today. I was riding that bike a little bit faster today. But I am still dizzy from all the rides. Good to see you, Colleen, over there in Cyprus. And Cliff Badia down there in Brooklyn. Cliff, the 31st, Cliff, May 31st. We're going to do another Back the Blue event for the Verizon Cadillac Club. So the 31st, the Verizon Cadillac Club is taking over 86th Street. So we're going to probably be there for that. I think that's a Wednesday or something like that. But good to see you, Cliff. Good to see you, William. You got to come out to New York for 6 weeks in August. William, I'm excited. Good to see you there. I need to know Crazy Coney Island's secrets too. I don't know how the hell he does it. Even though he did post this morning that he was a little bit worn out from yesterday's rides. I mean, I don't know how the hell he does it, but he does it. Welcome to Exchange Place here in Jersey City, New Jersey, everyone. We're just going to walk the waterfront here. We have a music event happening in about a half hour. So we're going to be here for that. We're going to hear the Hunk Family Band perform here. And we're going to hear some, for Steve Cruz out there in New Orleans, Louisiana. We're going to have a little second line marching around here. So that's why I'm here. I love little impromptu jazz parades. But it's a beautiful place there. It's a beautiful place. Christian Sanchez, good to see you. John DeBeagle Dad down there in Florida, welcome. But I am worn out. Crazy Coney Island kid's a little worn out. I think we're all worn out. I think I'm good on rides for a little bit, even though I need to get a ride in on the shopping cart and the Cyclone. Good Good to see everybody, people. Hope everyone's having a fantastic. What is the day? Saturday. It's a Saturday, people. Losing track of the days. Bloody hell! 92 people watching, only 36 likes. Let's get to at least 50 likes, and we'll start walking around. We got some new weird art down here to check out. Beautiful skyline views, and I think to kill time, I'm going to walk down to the Colgate clock, show you guys the Colgate clock, then we'll come back to Exchange Place. But happy Saturday, everyone. Good to see you, Ollie. Welcome. Welcome on into the show, Ollie. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well on this beautiful Saturday. And if it's not beautiful where you're watching, let me send the sunshine to you. I need a ride on the chiropractor, Din. Absolutely. James, thank you so much for adding a like. Dave JR out there in Dartmouth. Good to see you, Dave. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a fantastic evening. We had drizzles this morning, Ollie. We had drizzles this morning here in New York. Kind of impacted the tour a little bit, but I had a very nice group. What was it? 3 out of the 5 groups tipped, but the tips were very low, including a $1 tip, which was okay, I guess. But shout out to the 2 groups that gave me $10. But so it's a signal to start walking when we hit 50 likes, yes. But good to see you, RJ. Welcome, GF Jergs. Welcome. You haven't been here since July 2013. Nice. Got gloomy skies? Well, Din, let me bring the sunshine to you down there in Trinidad. Welcome on in. I know, $1. Honestly, I know. It was a folded dollar bill, though. It was a folded dollar bill. But they were having problems with the PATH train earlier, so I rode a very crowded PATH train from right there, from the World Trade Center. Took it one stop here to Exchange Place. Jay Chulo. Good to see you, Jay. Welcome. Oh, yeah, Mike, that's what the Duchess said. Why bother with $1? They hollered with $1. It's okay. Whatever. It is what they got a damn good show today, though. I tell you one thing. They got a damn good show from me today, so we did all the spiels. We did all the we did everything today, so I'm ready to entertain y'all. We got 54 likes, 94 people watching. Let's enjoy a breezy day. A beautiful breezy day here in Jersey City, New Jersey. Welcome to Exchange Place, everybody. Good to see you, Moody Optimist. Welcome. Let's get going here. Let's get going. Yeah, no, the PATH train was crowded because got the strike going on, but then also they were having problems on the PATH train itself, so it was a little annoying. Michael Franco, Puerto Rico. Bienvenidos, Michael Franco and Mr. Metalhead Warrior with a $20 super chat. Mr. Metalhead Warrior, Mrs. Metalhead Warrior, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $20 club. Tip me better than my group today. Much appreciated. With a big $20 super chat. Y'all are tipping me better than my group today, so thank you guys. Thank you guys so much. We already have done better than the tour today, so thank you. Let me entertain you guys, please. Let me entertain you guys. Let me work for my money. There it is. Welcome to Jersey City, everyone. Let's get moving. Let's get moving. Let's get grooving. Oh my God. Had a Five Guys burger for lunch. It was really good. Little filling. The breeze feels nice. We got weird art down here. I want to show you this paint can art here. There's a interesting little paint can art. And I kind of messed up my ankle just now when I had a reposition, so. Isaiah Brooks, welcome. Me too. There you go, Isaiah. Yeah. Nice. Five Guys is great. They have the best French fries. And oh my goodness, Mr. Metalhead Warrior with another $20 super chat. Mr. Metalhead Warrior, thank you so much for the very generous $20 super chat. Thank you for joining today's $20 club. Much appreciated. With a big $20 super chat. I will get a few beers with that. I will get a beer with that. I am due a beer. I will get a beer with that. I know, I don't want to get hurt again, but I'm moving a little slower. I know, I got energy to walk miles now, exactly. But good to see you, John Burke, welcome. Look at this beautiful view here. This is where everything's gonna take place in a little bit. My leg is doing good from last week. My leg is doing great, but now I just messed up my ankle. Literally just a minute ago, I messed up my ankle. So I'm gonna walk a little slower here so my ankle comes back as I kind of limp around. I wanna show you guys this art over here. Look at this thing. This thing is so cool. What is this thing? Yeah, so calm, no drones. I freaking love this. This is called Liquid Sunshine. Wow, this is Liquid Sunshine by artist Michael Alfano. Wow, it's like a paint can, and it's literally creating a face. This is so neat. Wow. You know, I walked out of the train and this literally caught my eye right away. This is really cool. Wow. Liquid Sunshine, everyone. And this is where we're gonna be today. Exchange Place. The name of this historic area derived from the transitions from rail to ferry for innumerable passengers and goods traveling between Jersey City and Manhattan. This place has changed quite a lot over the years, but we're gonna come back here in a little bit. I think they're gonna be performing at that little stage over there. I have no idea. Yeah, it's around 80 degrees right now. The real feel is 83. Real feel is 83. And but the air temperature is like in the 70s, but like the sun is very strong. The sun is very, very strong. Good to see you, Nina. Welcome. Yes, exactly, Strawberry. Exactly. Ooh, I like this. Look at this weird art. Ooh, it's like some Illuminati art. What is this? Good to see you, Arjan. Arjan, I'm doing great, Arjan. Good to see you, Nina. Good to see everybody. It's almost Goldilocks weather. It's a little too warm for me. This is called Unraveling, also by Michael Alfano. If winning is the cost of others, everyone loses. A quote from the artist himself, Michael Alfano. Yeah. Huh. That's really interesting. Wow, look at that view. Look at that. Good to see you, Marty. Welcome. Hey, let's go. Let's walk down here. We got about a half hour to kill. So let's just walk along the waterfront here, taking the views, because it is a beautiful day out here, and there's more weird art down here too. I took the PATH train here, Arjan. PATH train's not affected by the strike. PATH train is not affected by the strike. Look at this thing. Wow. Man, that's cool. Wow. What is this called? This is called Gates of Transcendence. Wow. That is really cool. Really cool and weird, and it's right up my alley. Jersey City has one of the best. No, you cannot use Omni. It looks like you could use Omni for a PATH train, but you can't. Even though they're basically the exact same system. For PATH train, you have the TAP system, TAPP. And or you can use a bank card. That's what I use. I use my debit card. Look at this. This is called Stroke of Genius, where things yet to be are seen. Wow, it's coming out of the paint can. How far is Jersey City from Coney Island? I want to say about 16, 17 miles around. MK Yasu from Greece. This is Turning Heads. The unnameable is the eternally real. The naming is the origin of all particular things. A quote from the Tao. Wow. These are really cool. All right, let's walk down a little bit here, then we're gonna come back. I know, finally a day with no rain, even though it did rain this morning a little bit. We had a little bit of drizzles on the tour this morning. Wow, the ferry over there, the waterway ferry's packed. There was quite a few people on the PATH train coming over here, but that was because PATH train was having its own issues. They're only running like one PATH train every 20 minutes, which made the train very crowded. Good to see you, Phyllis. Welcome. Yeah, no, this morning, we had clouds and, it cleared up pretty nice. There you go. According to ChatGPT, road miles there, 25 to 30. That sounds about right. That sounds about right. I love these. Oh, this is really cool. You guys see the two faces in this? This is called self-reflection. You guys see this? Wow, that's so cool. These are really cool, these little sculptures here. And then here, oh wow, it's like wings, but it's also faces. Wow. You guys see this? And then with like the skyline in the background, it's like perfect. Look at that. How cool is that? Wow, this is so neat. It's a chill day here in New York City, or here in Jersey City. We've crossed the river. Kind of nuts in Manhattan today. A lot of things going on in Manhattan and Brooklyn today. So, but I found out about this event, and yeah. Now here's a great sculpture. Here is this is Jersey City's version of Double Check, which is in honor of all of the first responders on September 11th. This is what Double Check looked like in the days, weeks, and months after September 11th. He was covered in flowers, and somebody actually put some fresh tulips here from the Holland Ridge Farms here. Good to see you, Sabine. Welcome. Look at how beautiful this is. But this is Jersey City's version of Double Check by Johnson Stewart Johnson. He's so loved over here. I love it. I love how he has real flowers. Whoever put the real flowers in there, I love you. I think this is so cool. This really adds to it. But this is what Double Check looked like. So this was brought over here. This was created in 2005. And the real Double Check is right over there, across the river. I'll see you in a little bit. All right, I'll pass by here again. All right. That's so cool. Oh, I love the New York tri-state area. And of course, here is another September 11th memorial here. This was the view. This was the view right here. A lot of people saw that tragedy from this side of the river. Now let's head over. Just gonna head down the waterfront here. Head down the waterfront here a little bit. I tell you, in the shade, it's so nice. It is so nice over here in the shade. Yeah, Double Check has a twin out here in Jersey City. I always forget about the twin, if you will. I always forget about the twin. But he's here. He's here. Oh, okay. So there was an event for police officers here last week, and that's why he has flowers. Okay. Nice. Can't go wrong with these views. That is for sure. But yeah, New Jersey Transit, the commuter trains are striking. So the buses still work, but the buses could only carry like 20% of the total people that the train could carry. So yeah, tomorrow's commute may not be the most pleasant one. It was Police Week last week. Okay, hence the flowers. Okay. Police Week. Shout out to all the first responders. Without the first responders, I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing. But look at this. Oh, the breeze. So nice. Such beautiful views down here. And then we could see Brooklyn, Governor's Island off in this direction here. What a stellar day today. Hope you guys had a little bit of fun yesterday with me and Crazy Coney Allen Kid at Six Flags yesterday. You know, I wanted to live stream the drive home, but I'm going to be honest, I was so disorientated from all the rides that I couldn't look at my phone screen in the car. I couldn't look at it. Good to see you, Ollie French. Yeah, family in Jersey City, and they may stay. Nice. Jersey City is a beautiful place to live. I would not mind living in Jersey City. Yeah, Fleet Week coming next week. Hoping to do what we did last year, cover the parade of ships. So if I'm not working, we're going to cover the parade of ship. Rosa Carvalho. Good to see you, Rosa. Welcome on into the show. And Michelle King. Good to see you, Michelle. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. Saeed Fran. Good to see you, Saeed. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. This is one of my favorite things in all of New York and all of New Jersey. Right over here. Colgate clock. There used to be a Colgate soap factory in this location. And they loved the clock so much that when they dismantled the factory, they kept the clock. Good to see you, Walks in Camera. Welcome. Everyone follow Walks in Camera. Beautiful content creator from London. See that other wild side of London with Walks in Camera. Good to see you, Walks in Camera. Hope you're having a great Saturday evening. Look, we even got a little story here. I was actually watching one of your videos this morning. It was just so relaxing. I loved it. I'm telling you, we're blessed to have all these content creators. I'm telling you. See, look, this is what it used to look like. And then see, look, it was a soap and perfume factory back in the day. This is an old picture here. Do I have a date on this? This is a really old picture right here. But see, look, they used to make soap here. They used to make 8-sided soap. Octagonal soap. Good morning, welcome, Walks in Camera. See, guys, when I watch a video and I genuinely enjoy it, I'm going to give you a shout out. That's how it works. That's how it works. Some people say I'm stuck up for doing that. I don't care if you think I'm stuck up for that. Good to see you, KK13. Welcome. I'm happy that YouTube put it in front of me. They had nothing to watch this morning when I was having my breakfast. I was like, oh, Walks in Camera. Oh, let me check that out. It was beautiful. Look at this. Look at this freaking clock. How cool is this thing? Thing is so big. Thing is so big. The kids in Jersey City, New Jersey have no excuse. Now, what's crazy is that Liberty State Park is literally right over there, but there is no way to cross this body of water. So it's like a mile walk inland and around. Every time to brush your teeth, folks. All right, let's go back. I mean, super relaxing Strawberry. Super, I was digging it. He knows how to frame a shot. Beautiful audio. I'm telling you, we're blessed. There's so many great content creators out there. We are blessed to have all these beautiful people. Good to see you, Sal Muscles. Welcome. Valerie, good to see you, Valerie. Are you loving it? Me too. We got some music. We got some music coming up. We're gonna head back to Exchange Place. The clock still works, Rush fan. Yeah, the problem is that a lot of kids can't tell the time from clocks anymore. You're right, KK13. But the clock still works. That's how I know. I got like 15 minutes to get back. I mean, seriously, Robojacks. Seriously. He knows how to make a video. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you that right now. He needs more subscribers. So everyone follow, subscribe to Walks in Camera out there in London. I just love this view here. This view never gets old. Really doesn't. Just such a great view. But let's head back. Let's head back to Exchange Place because we have some music. Yeah, it's like 2 minutes slow. That's fine. We're in Jersey City time. We're in Jersey City time. Yes, exactly, Nimble. Exactly. Everyone follow Nibble. He needs more subscribers as well. And do we have JR? I watch a little bit of JR's, one of JR's last videos too as well. Give him a follow. He's down there in San Antonio. But you know, it's like this morning I had one of those feelings again where it's like, you know, how lucky are we? We could just flip on this internet thing here and see different views from all over Gen City. She needs some more followers. Riding those electric bikes around town. And like I said, everyone who's going to be out here in New York, if you want to join me for a Fireworks Friday, reach out to me on Instagram, and I'll let you know where we could meet up. We'll have some fun Fireworks Fridays this summer. A few more weeks, just about a month from now. A little over a month from now. You'll be back up and going in another week. So if you like that metal music, follow Mr. Metalhead. Absolutely. Yeah, me too, CBRT, me too. Yeah, Bull usually live streams when I'm still waking up. Any famous food items in Jersey? You know, that I don't know. Moody Optimist, that I don't know. I don't know if there's any really like famous food options down here. That I don't know. These things are cool, man. These little art pieces, man. Oh, look, it's called Many Minds. So this is a whole sculpture walk along the waterfront here. That is really cool. That is really cool. These are all really neat. This is called Flight. Because we're human, our nature is to fly. Stephen Hawking, everyone. A quote from Stephen Hawking. And then this is called Flow. It's not about disappearing into the ocean, but becoming the ocean. Khalil Gibran said that. That's the fun part about New York and New Jersey City here. You gotta, you know, outdoor art galleries as you walk around. Good to see you, ABX girl. Welcome. Ooh, the late great Flip Wilson was born in Jersey City. He's one of my favorites. Flip Wilson, I didn't know that. See, you guys are so smart. Yeah, these are some interesting sculptures here. Oh, it's like a dove with hands. That's kind of weird. Peace offering, this is called. The dove conveys the hope for peace, while its tail transforms into a hawk representing hostility. The wings become open hands, which might belong to a larger force that welcomes dialogue. A quote from the artist, Michael Elfano. Your old office grounds were over here. Used to hang out here for lunch. Nice. I almost worked out here. Well, actually, I would have worked further inland. I would have worked at Journal Square if I would have worked out here. Damn, the Empire State Building. Well, it's like way over there. But these offices do have the best views. Okay, let's get back to the pier. The band might play out here on the pier. Is he really cool in the gangs from Jersey City as well? That's really neat. You guys are telling me all the cool stuff. Yeah, what a difference, right, Gia? Of course it's going to change in, what is that, 12 years. I'm looking for musicians with brass instruments. That's what I'm looking for at the moment. We're gonna hear the Honk Family Band play. Lynette Jackson, good to see you. Welcome.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not until we get all in permit.
But good to see everyone. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday. Tell you one thing, that sun is strong today, guys. That sun is strong. Good to see you there, Dazza Pants. Welcome. Really, you got no daily newspaper out here, for real? That's kind of surprising. All right, beautiful views, Sarah. Let's see, do we have a band out on the pier? We're gonna look for the Honk Family Band now. Let's see if we could find them. They might be on the other side of the pier. Well, let's just check this one first, and then we'll go around the other side. Oh yeah, they're tearing down that stage over there. Let's see, let's go out to the end of the pier. Let's look for some musicians, shall we? Let's look for some musicians. And let me make sure that I have the correct date on the event because I see nobody down here right now. Let's see here. I hope I'm correct here. Oh God, I do have the wrong date. Okay, we're gonna have to improvise. It's Saturday, May 31st. Whoops, I thought it was the 17th. Okay, no music. We're just gonna walk the waterfront. Good to see you there, sunshine, welcome. I wanna go to the pool, shit. I wanna go to the pool, whoops. I knew something was off, RoboJack. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Change of plans. We're just gonna walk the waterfront. And we'll walk up towards, we'll do Frank Sinatra. And then we'll come back down. Oh, he's like playing. Oh, that's cool. Whoopsie. Woo. It's just taking the views. I knew something was off. I freaking knew something was off. It's like I see nobody down here. Whoops. Oh well. Thank you so much, Oleg. It happens. Oh well. You know what? Got us out. It got us out. Thank you so much, Michelle. Little change of scenery here. Good to see you, Gabby. Welcome. So the Honk Family Band will be playing here on the 31st of May. You know what? Let's take advantage. Let's take in these city views here. And there goes the copyright. Look at that view. Really can't go wrong with the view here. Let's go right along the waterfront. That's what we're gonna do. And we'll go say hi to Frank Sinatra. We'll go say hi to Frank Sinatra, and then I guess we'll loop back. It's pretty down here. I knew something was off. They have these beautiful views. Let's take you guys around. We'll go around the round here. Take in these views. Me too. No, GF, this is one of my favorite views of the city. I moved too close to the pigeon. You know, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of nice to get out of Manhattan, change it up a little bit. Change it up a little. I'm gonna have to actually, you know what? I could do that. I could do that right now. Let me change the description here really quick. It's really nice here. Let me change the description here. There we go. Ta-da! Oh yeah, remember that GF Jerks? Yeah. Good to see you, Nicole. Welcome. All right, sunshine. Sunshine, safe travels. We'll be out here for a little bit. We'll be out here for a couple of hours today. We're already 40 minutes into the stream. Boom, just like that. 40 minutes. I love this thing. It's so cool. Liquid Sunshine, this is called Sunshine NYC. Liquid Sunshine. That's so cool. These city bikes have a lot of... Yeah, there's a lot going on in the city today. We have the dance parade. There's plenty of people covering dance parade, so I decided not to cover it, even though I know half of the organizers and everything who participate in it. And what else is going on? We have the Brooklyn Half Marathon as well. And yeah. So a lot going on in the city today. A lot of people out and about. So it's nice to change it up a little bit. Why not? But anytime I find out like the Honk Family Band is playing, and it's like, yeah, I gotta cover that. Honk Family Band. I know a lot of the people in the band. It's great. I love showing off that truly community-orientated group of people, group of musicians. So this is the Hyatt right here. This is where one of the Earth Cams is in this building here. In this building on this pier. As we go out once again towards the Hudson River here. You know, RoboChecks, I'm waiting for information for that. They might be, but I'm not 100% sure. There might be one in June, but I'm still waiting for further information. I'm hoping we will cover another one of those in the very near future. Look at that yacht, dang. That's a high roller right there running around that yacht. Good to see you, Sally, welcome. Hope you're doing well, Sally Stipico. Hope you're having a beautiful Saturday. But Robojacks, I love covering honk. It's a real New York institution. Look at these views. My goodness. What a freaking beautiful day. What a beautiful day it is, people. Ooh, we got like a sundial here. Didn't know this was here. We got a sundial. Oh yeah, it's on it's on daylight time. See, why do we mess around with the clocks? This sundial is telling me that it's a few minutes after 2 o'clock. See, this is proof positive. We shouldn't be messing with the time. It says 2 o'clock, see? And now my brain's gonna think it's 2 o'clock. Look at these. Hey, even Jersey City has a nice skyline. Now look at these views over here. This is looking up towards Midtown. Right here. Look at this. Really can't go wrong with these views here. You really can't. Look at that. Beautiful. Quacky Snacks, I keep emailing the folks at Hart Island. I think what happened, and I could be wrong, but I think what happened, and this was a possibility, they did let me know about this, but I think they had a problem with the internments. So they're trying to figure out a time and a date when we could get out there and kind of not be in the way of people being interned into Hart Island. I might need to reapply for the next tour, but unfortunately, yeah, I'm still waiting. I sent them a couple of emails back. They never got back to me, so I'm gonna send them a third email, probably on the way home today. Because come to think about it, I wanted to do that last night. But yeah, I think they got backed up with the internments because of all the rain. It's literally been raining for what, a week or 2 weeks now, pretty much. So yeah. Jersey's Jenga building, everyone, right there. But we will be going out to Hart Island, hopefully sometime soon. Yeah, they could be backed up with all the internments going on, because when they do the tour, they try not to have anybody being buried or people being buried, because there's only one ferry that goes out there. And remember also that very limited slots, only 30 slots a month go out to Hart Island. So let's see, hopefully we can get out there. They haven't got back to me, so, and they did say in the little disclaimer that you know, it could be canceled because of internments. So I think that's what happened. It's been raining so much they might have a little bit of a backlog, and so they got to figure out a time to get out there where we're not in the way of anybody. But stay tuned. I'll keep you guys posted. Quacky Snacks, all you guys who donated for that stream, you know, we're still gonna do that, so we're gonna have like closing credits to that. So we will make that happen regardless. I know, right, Stephanie? Leave the clocks alone, Stephanie. Leave the clocks alone. So right, we're on, so now since we sprung forward, we're on standard time now. We're not on daylight time. Is that it? So I always forget what we switch to and from. I'm always forgetting about that nonsense. Papa Joe, good to see you. You used to live in the building on the North Pier, on the pier just to my north when it was called the Harborside Apartments. Nice. What, these guys right over here? These are nice. This whole area here is super nice. Super chill. We're going over there, Papa Joe. So I think we're gonna come close to your old apartments in a little bit. Just gotta take in these views here. Enjoy the scenery a bit. Okay, so standard time is in the fall and the winter. So we're in daylight time now. Interesting, okay. Leave it on standard time. Let's leave it on standard time. That's what the sundial's on. Sundial's on standard time. Let's leave it alone. I don't know why we gotta be messing around with such things. It was great. You don't know how the property is used now. Well, I mean, it still looks like apartments. It's called the Pier. These are no doubt condominiums. It's kind of amazing how like this was a unused waterfront just, what, 40, 50 years ago. And now look at it all full of life. Great place to live, no doubt. When the PATH train works good. when the pay, this is very different, John the Beagle Dad. Yeah, it's nice to change it up a little bit. Nice to change it up. Give you guys some different perspectives here. So you guys switch between BST and GMT. Okay. So Greenwich Mean Time and British Standard Time. Bruno, good to see you out there in Brazil. Botate Brazil. Yeah, this is called the Pier Apartments. We went to the top of the Twin Towers back in 1987, and remember when this was all undeveloped. Me too. I remember this wasn't when this was all undeveloped as well. You know, it's kind of funny. I even though this has been around here for 20, 30 years now, it's still all new to me. It's still all new. Guess we'll go around this pier here. Papa Joe, this is where you lived, right here? Oh, it's called British Summertime, really? Oh, I like that. BST is British Summertime. Oh, Standard Time. British Summertime. I like that. All the partying happens now because it's summertime. British summertime. Then Will Smith comes out singing Summertime. I can only imagine how nice it is over here to live. It's jolly good. I like it. I like that. British Summertime. That sounds right. Sounds posh, right, dude? Wow, 4 different apartments over years. Wow. Nice. Oh, it must be so nice to live literally right on the Hudson River. Right, me too. I would love to live here. I think me and the Duchess would fit in just fine over here. fit in just fine. Yes, it's British summer time, yes, rather. A proper summer for a proper British summertime. Yeah. Let's see here. Given we have the dubious honor of creating time measurements, the standard is Greenwich Mean Time. The British summertime should apply to 2 days in July when the sun shines. There you go. This is definitely your spot, yeah. Yeah, the rent was too goddamn high. I could see that. Diana Lee, good to see you, Diana. Welcome. All my Londoners are checking on in. Happy British summertime. Yes. I'm just getting a kick out of these views here. Here's some beautiful views. If you haven't said hello, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Say hello. Let us know you're here. Welcome on into the show, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great Saturday or Sunday if you're out there in Australia, New Zealand, and all other points east. Let's see here. The people in those apartments were the first ones to get the video. Oh, I could imagine, yeah, they were the first ones to get the videos of Sully's aircraft landing. You thought British summertime took place in the beaches of Southern Europe. There you go. Yes, it's a proper British summertime in Blackpool. And I want to go to Blackpool Pleasure Beach so bad. If there is a place I want to live stream, it's Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I know, Nibble's here. And if you're in the West Country, it's summertime. Your wife watched as it was happening for real? Your wife watched the Miracle on the Hudson. Incredible. Vilmi Red Roll, good to see ya. Good to see ya. We're just kind of making our way up the waterfront here. It's kind of nice and chill over here. I tell you that much right now. This is like kind of happy I came out here. It's even though we're not having our music event that I thought was going to happen today, this is still really nice to see. Got these unbelievable views here and working on my tan. Totally working on my tan right now. Worked on my tan yesterday as well, even though we had some filtered sun. Dubai is definitely spending money promoting itself as a vacation destination. You know what, Strawberry? I'm going to be honest. You can't pay me to go to Dubai. Well, you probably can pay me to go to Dubai, and I'll go there for like a week or something like that, but I wouldn't live there. I would not live there. There's just something too artificial about Dubai. Oh, look, it's a dead end. Yay. I just realized I walked into a dead end. But we get to see these apartments. Right? The view, Valerie, right? Look at this view. They got this whole little end of the pier here all to themselves. It's nice. Yeah, exactly, Leonard. Exactly. Yeah, it's nice and quiet. We got some pretty clouds out here. I mean, it's very photogenic today. Yeah, let's head back. Yeah, I thought this went around the houses here. They don't, but that's fine. We're just kind of meandering back and forth here. We're just gonna head down the waterfront, down towards what's his name? We'll go say hello to Frank Sinatra, and then we'll come back. We're already an hour into the stream, so yeah, we're gonna do our time quotas and everything. And plus, this is for Ali French, who used to live here. Those clouds are very Maxfield Parish, absolutely. Yeah, right, exactly, GF. All right. It wasn't all to yourselves on July 4th. I could imagine. Look at these guys. Dang. How pretty those are. Oh, those are cool. Beautiful colors on them. I could imagine 4th of July though is like nuts down here. When the fireworks happen on the Hudson River, of course. They alternate now. If you guys don't know, they alternate between the Hudson River and the East River. As for me, we got our fireworks in Coney. Right, it was a party for sure, right? Could imagine. So we're gonna end up going up to Hoboken, and then we're gonna turn around. Yeah, no, it smells really nice, Diana. That purple lavender smells tremendously. It's beautiful. Now, why do I have Uncle Joe's band stuck in my head? Who knows that song? Hey, comes Uncle Joe's band. Guess I gotta go home and listen to some Grateful Dead. Yeah, no, Strawberry. Yeah, the title search here was pretty bad. Right, the apartments will fill to the brim when the fireworks are on the Hudson. I could imagine. Yeah, Grateful Dead walks in camera. I don't know why I got that song stuck in my head now all of a sudden. Love me some Grateful Dead, I'm not gonna lie. Love me some Grateful Dead. If you haven't said hello yet, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Why do I have this song stuck in my head now? Good to see you, Stephanie Stearns. Welcome. We just saw the Dead and Company at the Sphere in Las Vegas. Are you for real? What a great trip out spot to go see the Grateful Dead. Dude, the colors, man, dude. At the Dead and Company at the Sphere. Can't handle that, man, at the Sphere, man. And they did like a whole light show, right? They did a whole light show in there. You know, we were supposed to build a Sphere in New York, but they just, you know, they were like, nah, man. We don't know if it's economically feasible out here. I hate those clouds, man. Think you could handle those clouds, man? Yeah. That's a fun evening. Oh, that's a fun evening. The closest I ever got to seeing the Dead was I saw Fish and Phil Lesh and Fish perform in Coney Island. Right, the graphics and effects were amazing. I couldn't imagine at the Sphere. That's really cool, Stephanie. I'm glad you got to see that show. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you have some beautiful memories. Isn't there reflections of the buildings? Yeah, right? Yeah, there was supposed to be a Sphere in London. It was a concept, and Las Vegas was going to have the prototype. And yeah, London. I think there was supposed to be one in Dubai, and yeah, they were supposed to be all over the world. And they only got one. And I forgot where they were going to build the Sphere here in New York. I think it was going to be in one of the outer boroughs, if I'm not mistaken. And I mean, I guess technically we could still find a spot in Manhattan to build it, but. So the Grateful Dead at the Frost Amphitheater at Stanford University back in the 80s. Nice. Yo. Some good memories there. Never got to see Jerry Garcia. Always wanted to go see Jerry Garcia. Never got around to it. Look at these unbelievable sweeping views here. So now I think, are we still technically in Exchange Place, or are we, because I think we're coming up to Newport. Yeah, we're almost there. We're almost to the end here. And then we'll officially be in Newport. I know, it's not the Dead without Jerry, I know. I know. You're right. Yeah, Dindon's beautiful out here, Dindon. Take the PATH train out here. It's a beautiful day. Right, nice day to hang around Dirty Jersey again. Good to see you, Dirty Jersey. I was in Dirty Jersey yesterday, and now I'm here again today. I am enjoying the Garden State. You saw the Grateful Dead at the Fillmore East in spring 1971? What? You saw the Grateful Dead on 2nd Avenue in Manhattan? Cake. That is awesome. So many great bands have played at the Fillmore East. One of my favorite Jimi Hendrix albums is Jimi Hendrix at the Fillmore East. These waves rustling along the water's edge. Thank you so much, Stephanie, for throwing out the links there. Appreciate it. Support the channel if you like. Freaking beautiful day here in New York, here in Jersey City. What? Cake? You're a bit of a music aficionado, huh? Damn. Cake is a music aficionado, seeing all them bands. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. We're keeping it chill. Chill, low-key, relaxed as we walk the Jersey City waterfront. Good to see you there, Justine. Welcome. Hope you're having a great afternoon. What am I doing in Jersey? Brooklyn Joys, I misread an Instagram post. So that's why I'm out here. But we're going to make the best of it. But Diana Lee, gifting 5 memberships to Dutch Miles Plus. Diana Lee, thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator. And thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships to Dutch Miles Plus. And the winners are Ubuntu Incusi Ofiana, Brian Lopez, David C., NG, and Matthew Griggs. Matthew, NG, David, Brian, and Ubuntu. Thank Diana Lee for your free month of Dutch Miles Plus. Enjoy the custom emojis in good health. And now you could say that you are officially one of us. One of us. Gooba gaba, gooba gaba. One of us, people. And walks in camera. Donating 5 memberships to Dutch Miles Plus. Walks in camera. Thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator and donating 5 memberships to Dutch Miles Plus. And the winners are Ali French, Santiago Duran, I Steven 77, Disco Ball Glitter, and Poof Gone 123. Poof Gone 123, Disco Ball Glitter, I Steven 77, Santiago, and Ali. Thank Walks in Camera for your free membership to Dutch Moz Plus. Now you could officially call yourselves one of us, one of us. Gooba gaba, gooba gaba, one of us, people. Thank you guys so much. You guys freaking rock. You guys are freaking awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Diana Lee and Walks in Camera. And again, everyone, I watched one of his videos this morning. They're beautiful. Check out Walks in Camera, fantastic content creator from out there in London, in the London area. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful videos. I gotta say, not a tough criteria to get a shout out from me. If I enjoy your footage, if I enjoy your content, if I'm watching your content, I'm gonna give you a shout out. That's how it works. But thank you guys so much for your continued support. And I will do my best to support other content creators who I enjoy. And I appreciate you guys tremendously. And bloody hell, Quacky Snacks with a 60 euro super chat. Bloody hell, Quacky Snacks. Thank you so much for that tremendous 60 euro super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's 60 euro club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big 60 euro super chat. Bloody hell, thank you so much, Quacky Snacks. Much, much, much appreciated. Much, much, much appreciated. Ali, you're more than welcome, Ali. Ali, I hope I bring back some memories for you, man. I hope I bring back some memories. Let's see, what are you saying there? The sun is right in the phone here. The jewel in your crown is watching the Beatles. Oh my God, you got to see the Beatles at Shea Stadium. You got to see the Monkees at Forest Hills and Jimi Hendrix. You got to see that? You got to see the Jimi Hendrix opening act for the Monkees at Forest Hill Stadium? What the hell? That's amazing. Man, that sounds like a fun night. Good to see you, Vaughn Williams. Welcome. I need to get to Blackpool. Yes, I do. Good to see you, Matthew. Enjoy the custom emojis in good health, Matthew. Good to see you. You guys are knocking it out of the ballpark with these donations. Thank you guys so much. You guys are freaking awesome. But good to see you, Vaughn Williams. Good to see everybody. Just walking to Jersey City Waterfront today. And actually, we're going to go up to Hoboken, then we're going to come back. I mean, seeing the Beatles at Shea Stadium, my goodness. Awesome, Ollie. Good to see you, Carrie. An absolutely lovely day. Lovely, absolutely lovely. NYC girl, beautiful day indeed. Wow, you saw them too there, Brooklyn Joys? That's freaking amazing. Y'all, I got my viewers have the best taste in music. Man, I want to see Jimi Hendrix open up for the Monkees. What the hell? At Forest Hills? Forest Hill Stadium is like one of my favorite venues. I love that venue. Pisses off all the neighbors, but whatever. Good to see you there, Lisa. I want to visit Coronation Street so bad. Oh my God, Lisa. Good to see you, Lisa. I want to visit Coronation Street so bad. Oh man. I want to do the Coronation Street experience. Okay, how's the signal here? Did we drop? Did we drop really bad? Or we're good? I think we're good. Yeah, we're good for now. You're at Idlewild when the Beatles arrived? Nice. You saw Jethro Tull in the 70s, Jolie? That's amazing. Good to see you, Jolie. I know, I need to buy a time machine. Exactly, Strawberry. So many stories, so many experiences. Strawberry, it's a beautiful thing. It humbles me to no end. Believe me, it humbles me to no end. Okay, so I think, okay, we're still officially in Exchange Place. Going by the information sign there. Look at these flowers. They're gorgeous. Just screaming out with the colors. You're old. You was at Woodstock, Mimi? But sadly didn't hear Jimi Hendrix perform the Stars and Stripes. You know, supposedly a lot of people did not get to see Jimi Hendrix because it was like, was that Monday morning? Like, the show was already done by then. So the Ramones, REM, Billy Bragg supporting YouTube at the Milton Keynes in 85? What? My weird obsession, Milton Keynes. I'm so happy we're talking about Milton Keynes all of a sudden. When you lived in Vegas, you saw Jimmy Page in the Best Buy. Thinking of Tubes. There you go. You're thinking of Tubes. I do. I need a DeLorean with a flux capacitor stat. Good to see you there, Rolo. Welcome. Okay, we're still going along the Hudson River Waterfront Walkway. This is called. Jermaine James. Good to see ya. Welcome on in. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Saturday. We are officially in Newport. We are officially in Newport, everybody. Oh my God, Three Dog Night. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Saw Neil Diamond at Forest Hill Stadium in '76. Went there several nights. Also saw him at the Winter Garden. Wow. Now, Neil Diamond, he puts on a show. I remember when Periscope was still going on. I think Nebul remembers. Nebul, you remember when Neil Diamond broadcast all of his concerts on Periscope because he was upset with his touring company? He didn't like the deal the touring company gave him, so he just broadcast all of his concerts on Periscope. I miss those days so much. I know, I'm still looking for a time machine myself. I need a time machine. Look at this propeller. Wow. Great entertainment. So Neil Diamond twice. Yeah. Some great shows.
Sorry.
Saw him in MSG back in 2002, 2003. Nice. Colleen, you're more than welcome for the company. Yeah, it is a cool... No, RoboJax, it was so great. He used to broadcast all of his concerts on Periscope. His wife actually would set up the camera. And he was like, you know, to hell with this. They're not paying me enough money. Give the concerts out for free on Twitter. That was like a thing. Dream Villain, good to see you. I'm happy you're back, Dream Villain. Welcome on in. Good to see everybody, people. Saw Motorhead. Yeah, that's a show. Walks in Cameron, that's a show. I got to see Gwar a couple of times. That's a show. But I would give anything to see Lemmy. Oh, man. See, I like all kinds of music. I ain't gonna lie. I like all kinds of music. I like everything under the sun. If it's good, if it got a good, decent beat to it, I'm down with it. Good to see you, Reza Jafari. Welcome. Good to see ya. We're officially in Newport. Yes, Diana, I would give anything to see the fireworks at the opening of the Brooklyn Bridge. If I could just stand on the waterfront when the Brooklyn Bridge is unveiled. And I've done a lot of research on that. Oh, it must have been such an event. Two greatest memories. You got to, in '96, you met and hung out with Lemmy and Motorhead with the Wasp met Blackie Lawless. What? That's a show. That's a cool memory. I know, no, I especially for my age, I love music, Stephanie. Of course, I never seen Gypsy Kings, but I heard they put on a really good show. I was listening to Gypsy Kings actually yesterday at Six Flags Great Adventure when we were waiting to ride El Toro. Sunshine vibes, welcome on into the show. Doc Hook and Greg Allman back in '81. Who said that? Carrie. Awesome. Great memories. Wow, these are beautiful smelling flowers right here. Very pungent. Philly 3000, welcome. Paul Revere and the Raiders at a local baseball game. What, Jolie? What? That's freaking amazing. Wow, all of a sudden we're like really far inland. We're in the middle of Newport now. Gonna try to rejoin that waterfront here. Nice little walk around here. Oh my God, you met and hung out with Dio and Rob Halford in '05. Nice. Okay. It's a nice little neighborhood here. This is Newport. Nice and chill over here. I used to go see the Moody Blues a lot as well. Nice. Some beautiful memories, guys. Some beautiful memories here. Wow, you went and washed 8 times? What? Nice. Nights in white satin. Oh, now that song's gonna get stuck in my head, Stephanie. Now that song's gonna get stuck in my head. Saw Bruce at East Rutherford, Bowie in Hartford, lived 2 blocks from CBGB's, could not live without music. Right, Mimi? Me too, Mimi. I got to say I played at CBGB's. I performed at CBGB's. Did that twice. Back in the 90s, man. I want to still see Bruce Springsteen. He's still going strong. Okay, I think we're going to rejoin the waterfront here in a little bit. It's like a whole new neighborhood here. There you go, Daniel. Yeah, I've been in Jersey now, what, the last 2 days? If I'm not in New York, I'm in New Jersey. That's how it usually works. Or I'm probably in Connecticut. You seen Bruce Springsteen? Really? So I'm playing today? For real? I haven't been to a concert no, I've been to a concert. Well, I mean, I go to concerts for you guys here on the stream. Passing the Riverside, East Hampton, Atlantic, I guess apartments here. Saw the boss in the 80s. Jumped a little higher at the song Rosalita. Oh, okay, he's touring Europe. Nice. Nice. They don't call him the boss for nothing. Look at these flowers here. Yeah, music is a lifeline. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You know, this is what I love about live streaming. We got like this hive mind going here. It's so beautiful. It really is. I love this hive mind that we get going sometimes. having all these memories and sharing them. Oh, I could imagine Brooklyn Joys, yeah. I could imagine. Oh, mainly jazz. Nice, Robojax. Well, Robojax, I was hoping to bring you some jazz today. But I got the date. I read the date wrong. But who knows? I think we might just end up back out here. I have no idea where I'm going. This is fantastic. I love that I have no idea where I'm going. I think I'm going to go down this way right here. But they got elephants in here. They got like elephants in here. I'm go-given. There you go. I'm forgiven. Okay, I appreciate that. I'm forgiven. I appreciate that, Robojack. Thank you. I have Cliff. I have 160, 170 gigs of music. I have like almost 2 months of music. Exactly. If you like TV and music, you found the right channel. Look, they got a pool right here. How sweet is that? They got a pool. It's pretty nice. Okay, we're gonna rejoin. We're gonna rejoin the waterfront here. And now this next little spot we're passing now, it's pretty sad because this is the ventilation shaft. Right in front of us, you're looking at the ventilation shaft to the Holland Tunnel. And this is where that helicopter tragedy happened recently. Was literally right here. Right here. It all happened just a few weeks ago. And all of the... Pretty sad. It was like people's sneakers and stuff like that, and the flotation devices, they all washed ashore right here in this area. Very tragic. Very tragic. But it all happened basically right here. Yeah, that, you know, Strawberry, that whole tragedy really threw me for a loop. Because mainly, you don't see failures like that. That was a very unique failure. And then as more people do some research about how old the helicopter was, very old, had a lot of operating hours on it. And the fact that the helicopter did not have a flight data recorder, it's a bit unnerving. Gotta be honest, it's a bit unnerving to know that the, it wasn't properly set up. So really sad, really tragic. And hopefully, like all tragedies, we learn a little something from it. And yeah, there's always room to improve. Remember that. There's always room to improve, no matter what. Definitely our thoughts and prayers to the pilots, friends and family, and of course to the family, to their friends and family who passed. Yeah, exactly, Stephanie. Exactly. So now we're, I guess, entering Port Authority property. So if I get hurt here, it's on the Port Authority. Yeah, that was another real tragedy. Ali down there in DC. All right, I guess we're on Port Authority property for this little stretcher. Here's the other ventilation shaft here. Holland Tunnel, directly beneath us now. This is where all the press and the media were. We're basically right here. Hi, Steven. You're more than welcome. Hi, Steven. I forgot who gifted you the membership. It was either Diana Lee or Walks in Camera. This building is pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is a residential building, but I'm not sure. It looks like a PS3. the fat PS3. Did you ever see that meme of all the different PlayStations? And they found buildings that look like the different PlayStations? Did you ever see that meme? And now I look at buildings now, I'm like, does it look like a game console to me? I don't know. If you're just joining us, we are making our way up to the Frank Sinatra statue. So we're gonna go up to Hoboken, and then we're just gonna turn around and come back. Yeah, me too, Stephanie. I need to be able to open my windows and stick my heads out of them. I know, it's so random, right? It's so random. Yes, indeed, Ollie. Yeah, that's what I read as well. That's what I read as well. Ollie French. That was another sad story. In a lighter note, I am wearing my new sneakers today. Broken my walking sneakers yesterday. And I have to say that they're super comfortable. Really enjoy them. The sole of the shoes is really good. Not as soft as my running sneakers, but they're nice and firm. And they have like a nice, these ones already. I'm not gonna lie, they're Nike, but I forgot the names of them. Forgot the names of them already. Need to connect to the earth. Absolutely, Diana. Absolutely. But I broke into sneakers yesterday at Six Flags. I was very comfortable in them all day. I mean, we did a lot of standing yesterday. So, especially the second half of the day, we stood in line for quite a bit. I love seeing the flowers bloom. Me too. I love seeing the flowers bloom. I tell you, that sun comes out though, it gets hot. It gets hot, people. I like staying in the shade. Oh, look at, you can't go wrong with these views. These views are so nice. We're now in Newport, New Jersey. We started in Jersey City. Now we are in Newport. Beautiful view. Nice day for photos. A lot of fun hanging out with all you beautiful people. And if you haven't said hello, tell me where you're watching from. Let me give you a shout out. Next landmark on the list is going to be Water's Soul, which is a ginormous head telling Manhattan to shush its face. Right here in Newport, New Jersey. Pretty little clouds from the fabulous Bob Ross. Another, you know, Bob Ross, another live stream kind of, you know, something I kind of like to model a live stream off of, the calm voice of Bob Ross. He was a master at that quiet talk. So he definitely mentors me in how I deliver my words at times. Like I always say, I've always studied media, and I like to take little things from a lot of different people, and Bob Ross definitely one of those people. see you, Neville, up there in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Cloudy. It's a cloudy day up there in Toronto. Well, here is the sunshine. These beautiful puffy little clouds here and there. Great. Inspired. I'm inspired by all of these different people. Exactly. But here it is. Let's go say hello to Water's Soul here. Yeah, it's an interesting documentary on Netflix about him. Right, it's a great day for lying down, grabbing some of that sunshine. Clouds do look amazing. So here, with this unbelievable view of the skyline, here is Water's Soul here in Newport, New Jersey. My Six Flags Day was incredible, Neville. I'm just not gonna lie, totally worn out from it. I am not used to riding that many rides that early in the day. Oh, you've been wanting to see this close up? We are here. Yeah, remember when we saw this under construction? It's now pretty much all done. But here it is. Oh, that's a crazy conspiracy theory. I don't believe that. That's a crazy conspiracy theory. Look at this thing. This is Water's Soul. And what she is doing is she's saying shush to the city. No, I think the Six Flags where it is close enough, Neville. Yeah, it's a one gigantic head. Wow. How cool is that? It's okay, sunshine. Let's do the cool silhouette shot here. Get right in the shadow. There you go. How cool is that? Here in Newport.
In your own space, not in you get a square. Alice, this is your square. So you take the other square. You see the big squares? Yeah, you get a square. This is Judith's square. That's Alice's square. You can have that one upstairs.
We've been here when they were building this whole pier. We were here when it was pretty fresh. And so this is like the second or third time we've streamed from here. Let's take a look at the skyline here. Luis Mejia, welcome. It's like my third time out here, yeah. Now, remember that? It was a while ago. Yeah, it was a while ago we were last out here. It was a while ago. These views here. Yes, you are correct. We're on the Hudson River looking east towards Manhattan. Actually, if I line it up just right, we could completely block that building behind it. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty wild. A cold beer or two is needed, Dan. I agree. A cold beer or two is needed. Good to see you, Suriname. No, I think it depends, Surinamer. You know what it is, Surinamer? I'll tell you what it is. If a New Yorker or a person from New Jersey is like in a rush to get somewhere, and we're slowed down or impeded by any scenario, you know, then we tend to be a little rude. So, yeah, it's kind of hard you can't really generalize. It's a bit of a misnomer. Had a beer while working in the garden? Nice. It's the Sphinx of Newport. Exactly, Oleg. It's the Sphinx of Newport. Looks like your boss. That cloud is really doing its job right now. Really cooling everything down. That sun is strong, I'm telling you. I have a feeling this summer is going to be really hot. This summer is going to be really, really hot. Yeah, exactly. Everywhere there's nice people and mean people. Exactly. Everywhere. So you can't generalize. Oh, Darien, it's in New York Six Flags there? Well, that's in New York State. Isn't that near, it's not near Buffalo? That's all the way up there. I mean, Six Flags in Jackson, New Jersey is only about an hour drive from New York City. And it's kind of in between New York and Philadelphia. So that's why it is where it is. Creative Moments, good to see you. Ah, awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying Creative Moments. Welcome on into the show. Right, that is near Buffalo, right? I think somebody mentioned that yesterday. It's like, are you near the one in Buffalo? I'm like, no, my Six Flags park is in New Jersey. And Crazy Coney Island Kid drove us down there nice and quick. So we got down there nice and quick, got there in about an hour. And I'm so happy I got to actually live stream the opening of the park. I mean, I was not expecting that at all. So, yeah. The nearest Six Flags Sunshine Vibes is in Phoenix. Nice. There's a Great Escape one too. Nice. Good to see you there, Reyes. Upstate. Nice. Yeah, a lot of these residential buildings are very interesting. You wish you had a Six Flags there? Yeah. They're pretty nice. Oh, let's come on this side here.
I tried to get it in his size.
Yeah, it's like a day drive, right? Had a lot of fun at Six Flags yesterday. And we will be back. Next time I think we're going to be there with the Duchess and Coney Island Jim, and we're going to have a jolly old time. You know what, Jolie? Let me tell you something, Jolie. And I know this is a bit hyperbole coming from me, but I really do believe there are more good people in the world than bad. I have to say, for every asshole on the internet, there's like 1,000 good people. So that I could tell you. Sounds like a huge hornet. Yeah, right? That's like some kind of machinery going on over there. There's the link. Thank you so much, Neil. There is the link. Looking for a giant head in Jersey City. Right? These balconies are cool. Got a history with Six Flags back to high school days? Yeah, me too. Yeah, Jolie. Yeah, there is, unfortunately, Brooklyn Joys, yeah. Unfortunately, there is. But it is what it is. Like I say, for every terrible person I meet on the internet, there's like 1,000 good people. And the 1,000 good people I want to shine a light on and help lift up like they help lift me up. Exactly, Stephanie. Reminds you of the Lakeshore District in Toronto. Yeah, very reminiscent of the Lakeshore District. Especially with all like the type of architecture that's down here. It's very similar. It's a new kind of architecture, so. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Wow, creative moment. That's awesome. Looks like we're coming up to the old Lackawanna terminal. The Hoboken terminal, where you could pick up the non-working New Jersey Transit trains. You could also pick up the Hudson River Light Rail, which is running. And of course, PATH train that takes you into Manhattan. That is running as well. This is also a major hub for a lot of the buses that are taking people into Manhattan. This is going to be a very busy place tomorrow morning. And if you are commuting from New Jersey and have to deal with those charter buses that they're setting up for you guys, good luck. But now, see the sign says over here, this is Newport. We are now officially in Hoboken. Welcome to Hoboken, everybody. Yeah, I got a little bit of a clock tower down there. That's the train station. Right down over there. I believe this train station dates back to the 1890s or 1880s. And now we have here a New Jersey Transit train right here with a Metro North Railroad train. That's so odd. That's so random. This is super random. Wait, let me show you guys this. Yeah, you remember that there, Cliff? I remember that. So look at this. We have here a New Jersey Transit train coupled with a Metro North train. How random is this? Is it going to be the Hudson River Light Rail? There it goes. As you can see that it's operating. But look at this. You have a New Jersey Transit train with a Metro North Railroad car. How random is that? What the hell? I wonder how the hell that happened. I don't know why that's like that, but it is. Was that an old water landing stage in the water? Was that an old landing stage in the water? I mean, no. Over here, these pilings here, no. This was a pier. No, Amtrak does not stop here. Only New Jersey Transit trains stop here now. I think a long time ago. I think the Pennsylvania Railroad or the Central Railroad came through here. I think so, Frontier, yeah. They do operate west of the Hudson. And it's places like Suffern, right? Yeah. Suffern and was it Lake? Is it Lake? No, Port Jarvis. It's Port Jarvis. When you go all the way up through New Jersey and then into western, a little bit of western New York there. And these are old pilings from a pier right over here. Yeah, it goes all the way up. Goes all the way up. But I don't think those trains are... I think those are the trains affected by the strike right now. I don't think they're operating. But anything Metro North-wise, that is operating. Yeah, this is a major little transfer area here. We're right by the Hudson Bergen light rail now. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk basically right around here. You like that sound of the water? Me too, Diana. Me too. It's a nice relaxing walk over here today. That is for sure. This is cool. Look at this. A little bit of art here. Good to see you, Lori Lou. Thank you so much, Lori. Glad you're enjoying. Yeah, this is a nicer walk than the Brooklyn Bridge or the High Line today. Yeah, High Line would be high. I know that the Brooklyn Bridge is slammed today. It is slammed today, so I can only imagine what the High Line looks like today. Good to see you, Jay Nash, out there in Lawrenceville, New Jersey. New Jersey and you, perfect together. I know, Cliff, very true. Okay. Now, good to see you, Lee. Welcome. So these are all the New Jersey Transit train tracks here that are not operating. And I did not know, this is very important next time I come out here. And if the Duchess is watching, look, there's a Dunkin' Donuts here. There's a Dunkin' here. Yes. Yeah, station to station. Enjoying this, Jolie? I'm glad you're enjoying it. Look at this classic station here. Look at this. This is the Hoboken terminal. Pick up your ferry here. You hop off the train and you hop on that ferry into Manhattan. I think I'm gonna come back here to use the restroom. Because we still got a little bit of a ways to go here to get to Frankie Sinatra's. Glad you're enjoying this strawberry. It is gorgeous. I mean, we made the best out of misreading an Instagram post today, so. Yeah, no queuing fireworks just yet. I'm gonna come back here. I think I'm gonna end the live stream around here. The subway that they're referencing is a PATH train. The signs you saw for the subway were for the PATH train. I think I'm gonna walk back to this area here and then take the PATH train from here back to Manhattan, back to lower Manhattan. But I'm glad you're enjoying this, Din Din. Lazy little walk today. And now we're where we saw fireworks last time here. Walter, good to see you, Walter. Welcome on into the show. Hope you're doing well. I know, right? Some of the most epic streams have happened when we do have a little bit of a change of plans. That is true. We're on our way to head up to the Frank Sinatra statue. Not at the moment. No, we don't build them like we used to. No, Carrie, I agree. We really don't. This is where we saw fireworks, right here at the Hoboken feast. That was a lot of fun. We have so many fantastic events on the horizon. Did we hit 200 likes? We hit 200 likes. Keep the likes coming, everyone. Let's get to 300. Good to see you, Kimberly. Welcome. Yes, you did. You missed Journal Square. That's where we... Well, actually, no. We didn't go to Journal Square. That's a little bit too far inland for us today. We started at Exchange Place. E-Bike Mike. Good to see you, Mike. Welcome on into the show. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Saturday. Kimberly Grace used to live in Jersey City back in 2003. Nice. Have a little bit of a signal disruption here, but we're making do. Hello there from Pay Canada, Rosie Posey. Good to see you, Rosie Posey. Shout out to all my friends up north in Canada. Okay, I'm digging this little stretch right here because we are solidly in shade. The shade feels good. Oh, PEI is Prince Edward Island. I want to go there, Rosie Posey. Shout out to Prince Edward Island. That's right, hit the like button. Helps the broadcast out tremendously. But I want to go to Prince Edward Island so bad. Look, this is where everyone is. It's like we've had pretty empty waterfront as of now. Up to now. A lot of life going on up here in Hoboken. Yes, they are, Kimberly. Yes, they are. From what I hear, they're not going to be going back to the negotiating table until Monday, even though they do have the option to negotiate today. They choose not to. Good to see you, Mark Freeman, down there in Texarkana. Welcome. Hey, aren't the trees beautiful? Yeah, it's getting warm over there in Europe. It's going to be a hot summer. Something tells me it's going to be a very hot summer. You don't even remember what year you was in Jersey City so long? Oh, okay. There you go. Yalla, habibi. Yalla, 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 yalla. Yalla. You wanted a Hoboken Stream Arcade? You got one. Good to see ya. Yeah, it's gonna be a non-Bananarama summer. That's right, Jay Nash. It's a great song by the Great Candy Station. Good to see it. Not even hot in Glasgow. Nice. Hoboken is not joking. No. Nay. A little bit of a signal disruption down here at the moment. Pretty nice walking path. Got a little bit of signal hiccups here. Please be patient as we make our way through this section here. There we go. Rebel Radio is the greatest internet show on the internet. It's the most interactive show on the internet. Rebel Radio. Yeah, signal's not so nice right here, but we made it through. As the great Barry Manilow once said, we made it through the rain, and we made it through the bad signal area. Making our way up to the Frank Sinatra statue. And we're almost there. We are almost there. Yes, indeed, Carrie. Yes, indeed.
I'm like, I don't know. I'll figure it out.
You really can't go wrong with these views here, I'll tell you that much. Right? Just like the right quacky suck, I'm telling you, right? 2 hours, just like that. Boom. That's right, Neville. There you go. Okay, I think we're here. Yes, we are.
Yeah.
A beautiful day up there in Massachusetts. That's a beautiful thing. Kimberly, enjoy it. Enjoy it. We made it. I mean, I'm serious, right, Michelle? I think we definitely made some fabulous lemonade out of lemons today. It was worth it. And here is where we ultimately wanted to go. Wow, 16 degrees, 16 Celsius today. Cloudy, sometimes rainy. Good to see you, Nicole. All right, best lemonade ever. Here he is. Frankie, good old Frank Sinatra. Born and raised right here in Hoboken. Francis Albert Sinatra. GF Jerks, you're more than welcome. Louise Poppy's here. Kia ora, Louise. Everyone follow Louise Poppy, a fantastic live streamer, content creator from New Zealand. See what it's like on the other side of the earth with Louise Poppy. Good to see you, Louise. Kia ora. Are you gonna watch Logan's Run? Are you gonna watch Logan's Run? Good to see you there, Travis. Good to see you, Travis. Right? Can you hear him singing New York, New York? See? Gets popular. This is as far north as we're gonna go today. We made it to the Frank Sinatra statue. Kind of cool statue. What we'll do is we'll go along this little pier here, and we'll head on down back to the Hoboken station. Yes, Louise Poppy does live in the future, and she is absolutely awesome. Old blue eyes. I would love to take the water taxi back, but there's no more water taxi anymore. I could take the New York Waterway ferry back, but yeah, I'm just gonna take the PATH train back home. Now let's head out onto this little pier here. Give you guys some more views. Good to see you, Audrey. Yeah, Frank. Yeah, we were talking about Logan's Run, right? We were talking about Logan's Run yesterday. There is no sanctuary, all frozen, exposed. I love that movie. It's a nice little spot here. It's a nice little spot. The novel's better than the movie? Fish and plankton, protein from the sea. That's the line. Walks in camera. Thank you for reminding me about the line about my favorite That's my favorite robot. That's my favorite little robot. Fish and plankton, protein from the sea. I love that robot. Yeah, it was a scary. You know, Jolie, when I first saw that movie when I was a kid, freaked me the hell out. It scared me, Jolie, to no ends. Look at these views. Holy cow, people. Unbelievable today. Unbelievable with these views. Like that's Little Island and Pier 57 right over there. Yeah, we have padlocks here as well, yeah. I don't recommend doing that, people. Don't go into some place that you're visiting and leave a padlock on a fence or something like that. There's no need. Look at somebody serenading the stream right there. Did anybody recognize what language that was? Should have turned around and said, "You have a lovely voice." I love when people randomly vocalize. Yeah, I know, Oleg, yeah. Ooh, it's warm right here. Let's walk on this crazy path here. This is cool. So we're just to the south of Stevens Institute of Technology. This little path here is really cool. Yeah, e-bike Mike, I'm going to try to get to that. Yeah, you saw that post. Yeah, the Verizon Cadillac Club is going to take over 86th Street. I'm going to try to be there for that. We totally get the copyright whenever we live stream now. We're going to have all their cars out, and we'll see where we end up on the 31st. It's jumping right here. Look at all this little traffic jam we got going on here. All right. We're back on the main route.
Hey, RT, do you have to go potty?
Back at it here in Hoboken's. I miss the days when nobody knew what live streaming was. Good Lord, I miss those days. They're jumping over here. A lot of action going on down here today. I tell you. I'm going to be out here in September for that Hoboken feast. Come out here to hear the music and most importantly see those fireworks that we end up literally being right underneath on. Looking forward to those days. Fish, plankton, protein from the sea. Anyway. Right? You got a Super 8 recording? Nice. Yalla, 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 yalla. Nipples rocking out. Yalla, 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 yalla. Right here is where we see the fireworks with an incredible view of the city. Habibi. Still have reels in round metal cases. Nice. Hold on to those memories. What a fun, unexpectedly fun live stream. I have to say, I'm very proud of the unexpected fun and visions that we saw along the waterfront here from Jersey City to Hoboken. You're more than welcome for the stream, guys. Let's get a nice closing shot and do the big thank you. Time for the big thank you. Thanks to all of you beautiful people for sponsoring today's live stream. What do we got here? You guys are absolute legends today. I want to thank Quacky Snacks with a big €60 super chat. I want to thank Walks in Camera for donating 5 memberships to Dutch Moz Plus. Thank you so much, Walks in Camera. Dana Lee with another 5 gifted memberships to Dutch Moz Plus. Deeply appreciated there, Dana. Mr. Metalhead Warrior with a $20 super chat. Thank you so much, Mr. Metalhead Warrior. And Mrs. Metalhead Warrior with an additional $20 super chat. Shout out to the metalheads up there in Westchester County. Thank you so much, guys. Rush fans, starting off all the love with a very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Rush Fan. And let me quickly check. We got any PayPals here? No PayPals today, but hey, if you give me a PayPal on the replay, it is deeply, deeply, deeply appreciated. But I think it's time for me to head on home. I'm hungry. I'm ready for some dinner. I want to get a coffee. Want to get a late afternoon coffee and hang out with the Duchess. And let's all go to Carousel and renew! 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 Oh no. Wait, where's my blinking crystal? Oh no, I guess I'm gonna have to start running. Anyway. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And you're more than welcome for the stream, everyone. Honey, I'm hungry. Did you find this nonsense by accident? Make sure to subscribe to the Dutch Moz Family Networks. Here on YouTube and on Instagram, all same name, at Dutch Moz. Make sure you hit the notification bell because I never know when I'm going to go live next. We'll be back at this again tomorrow afternoon, probably around 11:30 Eastern time, or no, it's going to be, no. I leave the house at 11:30, 12:30. We'll be back at it again tomorrow at 12:30 Eastern time. We're covering an event, so I hope you guys join me for that. And yeah. What more can I say that from Hoboken, New Jersey, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a beautiful and fantastic Hoboken, New Jersey day, whether you can afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those beautiful moments tomorrow. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.